Raise your glass to a glitching stream, chat on fire and a broken dream. Jake leans in with that crooked grin, says, remember when you cried to 1,000 tuned in? Cody's staring at the floor, counting every line he swore you'd never cross, but you sprint right past the door. Here's a toast to the worst show ever, into somewhere going nowhere fast. Every secret turn to cheap endeavor, every quiet moment dragged and laughed. Here's a toast to the worst show ever. Jake, you burn through trust like fuel into somewhere and to never, and we're all just watching you. You call it shoot, but it's just a knife, cutting names into the table of somebody else's life. You sell pain for a punchline hit, another friendship in the fire, and you're warming up with it. Here's a toast to the worst show ever, into somewhere going nowhere fast. Every secret turn to cheap endeavor, every quiet promise smashed like glass. Here's a toast to the worst show ever. Jake, you wreck each bridge you use into somewhere, into never, and you joke like that's your truth.
Goddamn button.
Talk too loud about what you were told.
Do your job.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Chat going wild, we just press live. Jake in the chair, Cody on vibe. Thumbnail done, but the numbers climb. Another weird clip, another wild time. Scrolling that queue like a shopping cart. Hit play on a mess, then tear it apart. Pause on the frame, zoom in on the fail. Bestie, that's Cam, throw it in the hell. Hey! I am that bitch. You are my bitch. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. Forever. Welcome to the show where the takes hit rude. Mic in our face, but we talk like dude. Hit him with the side eye, sip then stare. Why you breathing like that? Whole chat share. Inside joke turns into a cult. Clip it, ship it, algorithm jolt. From the first bad intro to the last hot take. If you click this once, then you ours, no escape. Yeah! I am that bitch. You are my bitch. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. Forever. Into somewhere we don't play it safe. Every cringe king, every chaos faith. If you typed in the chat, now you're part of the bit. You my bitch, I'm your bitch. Yeah, we locked in this. Whoa. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. Yo, we clutched up in Toronto, a lamination chamber. Steel cage set, it's cutthroat behavior. Just Jake on the mic, spaz up in the dome. Review game so tight, call it YouTube home. In the summer where we breaking it down. See 'em
Friday night. You know what that means? It's Smackdown, March 20th, 2026. Oh, that's right. Into Somewhere Smackdown review. How the hell are we? I am pumped to be here. It is late. That's right, Smackdown. What a night. This was a show among shows. That was a show. It was a show that was a good show. I enjoyed it. I know I'm going to get yelled at, but that's okay because we've got nobody. Cody better be dead because he ain't fucking here. He better be dead. Regardless, we had Smackdown tonight. Hopefully you're all doing well. Welcome to the Into Somewhere Smackdown review. If he's anything like Isaiah, he fell asleep. But regardless, I am Jake, a.k.a. Countdown Ended. I didn't hear the Cody alarm go off, so he must not be here yet. I look pale as shit. I haven't slept in days, and I am raring to go on energy drinks and a hope and a prayer. So I think someone's at the door, but couldn't be. Could it? No, it's Mr. Pico. Look at that. He arrived before Cody. How we doing? He always comes before, especially you. We are, but we are in a time of mourning, and it's a tough day. You know, it's a tough day for everybody, and you know, when we lose Chuck Norris, it's really hard to process. I thought that he was indestructible, and that Walker, that Walker Texas Ranger, you know, the lever, that made me love that show even more. From Conan O'Brien, it was fantastic, and you know, we're just paying respects to Chuck Norris. So glad that you're here, Cody. I didn't even hear you ring the doorbell. Oh, Cody's here. Look at that. And you interrupted the Chuck Norris Rest in Peace Memorial moment of silence. All right, so we're going to try it again. And hopefully, Cody, you don't have any spaz outs this time, and you can stay quiet. We're going to give him a proper salute. Ladies and gents, rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
America deserved 9/11, dude.
Cody! Every time we have something nice going on. Every time. All right. Well, it's one of those nights. Absolutely. Absolutely. And he will be sorely missed. And rest in peace to the legend. Honestly, I do admire how incredibly humble he was and how he always managed to roll with the punches and the jokes, and he accepted the memes and had fun with his children about it and played into it. You know, you see him lifting thousands of pounds of weights. Obviously they're fake. And he's like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm just warming up, you know, like just having fun with it. Like that's Chuck Norris. And he will be sorely missed. Yeah, and it's weird circumstances they're not talking about. That kind of fits the UCR vibe we've got going on today. So, Cody, what's going on, bud? How's your night? Mr. Onidi 316 is here.
Give me a hell yeah!
Sounds like you're going through it, my friend. Uh-oh. Oh, right. All right. Well, I'm not asking, and you're not telling. That's all we're saying. Regardless, it's a hell of an evening, right, folks? I mean, the chat is just in pristine mode. They said they can't hear you, so let's see if this works now. The audio on this show has just been like a total nightmare, and it's not.
They can't hear me.
I think they should be able to now. I had to reset the Discord, but it looks like it's going. So strangle it. But hey, Cody's here. We set off the alarm. We've got that going for us, right? You said you're just going through it. It's one of those nights. It is
one of those nights.
Demonstration.
It is for me as well. You know, I've got like 15 things in. You know, I see that he's muted, but it's me working on all of it, and I thought I fixed it like 10 times, but not a chance. Now we're good. You know, this thing is going to be the death of me because I think the computer is possessed. It might be cursed, and it knows that I have terrible anxiety and I'm anal retentive. And I said anal retentive.
Danhausen 316 says I just cursed your ass.
No, anal retentive.
Anal-hausen.
Yes, and I try to make sure all this shit is prepared before we go live. Everything's ready to go. Pictures are good. Audio's good. So when shit doesn't work, it makes my insides furiously sick because I just want to be entertaining. God damn it. I don't want to sit here and play tech support for 20 minutes. Today's gaming stream was that entirely, but I found out that the computer plus Discord equals no 2K gameplay stream A. So at least we can learn that, right? What was your problem, Cody? Dealing with drunk people and cocaine? What happened now? I was trying to follow. I'm very high and I'm being honest.
My mom's drinking, you know.
Oh.
Not in a bad way, not toxic.
Gotcha.
She's coming in and saying, giving 10 different suggestions at once.
Oh, it's
At
one
the
of
end of
those
the bar
nights.
again.
Well, I would.
You know, when
listen, she might be coming up with some
people are
great
drunk
ideas. You know,
you never know.
Got for
When it
adult
gets- when it
acne,
gets to the-
I got some pimples on my balls. I got to take care of. Any ideas for that?
Should be looking
No.
good around 1:45, 2 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So will I at that point. So just want to throw that out there. I was trying to upload the short of my wife, but she said if I put her vagina on the internet, she would my penis. So
Oh,
not in a good way.
Well,
Because I did ask. I
Yeah.
clarified. She was like, "No, you sicko." I was like,
Eh,
would have been
live and
fun.
learn.
Right? Women don't like to play with
Yeah.
knives. Who would have thunk it? Pussy.
Or drive.
Or make sandwiches. I don't know. It's certainly a build to WrestleMania. I hate to throw this out there, but it's just been over and over and over
Garbage.
again.
Built like a
that
deformity.
bitch. Yeah.
what else have you guys discussed for the UCR part? Have I missed anything really?
You missed the audio tech part of the episode.
We missed the silence when you were here.
Yeah. We were enjoying it. We were trying to pay respect to the legend Chuck Norris. You broke the moment of silence, and that was it.
My apologies.
Yeah, you should be, but listen, this is the whole Smackdown promo. That's it. If you've seen one with Rhea and Jade, you've seen them all, except now they got Meat Jig and B-Fab. That's
They
the
need
whole
to go.
thing.
All of them need to go to promo school again.
The best acting of the night, I swear to shit, came from Jelly Roll. And that's hilariously embarrassing for all of them because there were some people in the back you want to give credit to, and you're like, they're trying, but
It's trying.
there's some bad ones back there, and it's not all the women either, but more often than most. Got Paul in the house as well. The birthday week boy is here. How's it going?
What's going on, Paul the Builder?
Dude, my birthday was like a month ago. Can you quit with that shit? Like,
It's not going to stop. It's going to be continuing. It's never ending.
What are you, like some weird Jehovah's Witness or whatever? What are they called?
You almost got it out.
Jehovah's Witness, where you don't celebrate Christmas and all that shit. No birthdays. Jesus fucking Christ! I should never came on this fucking shit show.
No,
I'm
but
going
I
to the
have,
Cronin show. See you
I
later.
have family that does that, actually, in-laws, and they don't celebrate holidays with their children. I thought they were just being cheap. But no, the father's side of the family, of the kids, that's how he was raised. So they don't have Santa, they don't have the Tooth Fairy, none of that. And I'm like, fuck is this shit?
Yeah, we
Jehovah's
had a Jehovah's
bullshit.
Witness. We had one of those in my class growing up, and she was never like allowed to say the Pledge of Allegiance. She always sat down for it. It was very weird.
At least the Amish get Rumspringa. At least they get stuff to look forward to. They get the choice at that age to be like, do I want to fuck off or do I want to go back for Ishmael and, Amesby? That's the female's name. Amesby.
Now, to be honest, I should never came on here and derailed everything. I just want to hear
Amish
Cody
chicks are
verbally eviscerate you. I want to hear Cody verbally dominate you because you said that you enjoyed SmackDown. I heard that.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, he said that before I came in?
Yes,
His
yes, he
vision
did.
isn't what it once was.
All right. Okay.
Cody, I know
Thank you for letting me know this.
I know for a fact, Cody, not only did I enjoy SmackDown, but I have been through the ringer with you, and there is absolutely, and I mean positively, nothing that you could say, bring up, mention that could even start to hurt me, upset me, bother me. All right. You've seen what I've been born and bred by. You've seen my experiences and where I've come from. You expect me to cower before you? You just don't get it, do you? You think you hold some type of power, but I don't know. You might want to think this over before you try and challenge
Paul
me.
works like a roadie for the band Boston in 1978.
That's actually the best explanation I've heard of all time.
I would take that in a heartbeat. Get me off of this fucking planet.
Tell me what you enjoyed, though. I gotta know. This should be interesting.
See, Cody doesn't want to challenge me, but
if you enjoyed SmackDown, then you also enjoy Glory Holes because that show sucked.
Yes, and I liked a few of the matches. I like some of the story.
Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes, what we saw 20,000 times already. Sure, they can have a good match, but what's the story here?
The great story. Ilya's about to snap. There's no more open challenge after this. They've got a new challenger past this night. All right. The tag match was damn good. All right. Wasn't super long.
Not the women
either. No, the men's. The second match, not the opening. But the men's tag match actually was kind of surprising. Damian Priest and R-Truth winning the tag titles? Come on. How many people have been tag champs with R-Truth? That never happens. That's like super rare.
Miz, Morrison, Evan Bourne.
Never happens, okay? And
yeah.
Who's going to get muted for correcting me?
Little Jimmy.
Oh, God. No, it's never happens. And Johnny was laying on a crate. That was good.
I'm sure.
Jelly Roll and the toxic guy went back and forth, and he was like, "You're toxic," and then he made fun of him, and then they did like a country rap battle.
That was the only good thing, maybe, besides the opener.
Was the best acted thing on the whole show, and Randy Orton kind of made sense, but his promo sucked, I thought. People probably like that, and that's the one thing I didn't like.
Wait,
but
you enjoyed SmackDown? Are you kidding, or is this
Sami
like some
Zayn, Aleister Black with Trick at the announce table with the lemon pepper steppers?
Okay, let me tell you this. This show absolutely sucked.
Trick Williams being out there gives you an audit.
Voice Trick thing. Okay, let me tell you this. I don't care about. I believe in Joe Hendry. Listen, let me tell you about SmackDown. Maybe Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu did good because that was the only other good part besides Jelly Roll about this whole entire show. Randy Orton, obviously. can't be a
his
heel right
dick
now
owed
because no
him
matter what
money.
he does, the crowd's going to cheer him anyway. And Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes for the 20th time doesn't interest me. I'm sorry, I don't care about it anymore because we see open challenges all the time. You can overtalk with your things you got there, your sound effects. Listen, I don't care. This show was fucking boring, and I'm gonna call it as it is. It sucks. It fucking sucks.
And props to Fatu and Drew for fighting for the better part of 3
Lash
hours.
Legend and Nia Jax's
And
team that you
Drew.
told me is a guarantee that
killed
makes
it.
sense.
They
over
destroyed each other
over
all night
Raquel and
long.
Roxanne.
They beat the hell out of each other. They tore each
And then
other
they fell on a
apart.
mattress.
They ripped each other new assholes. I loved it. It felt violent. Was it silly to see them fall off a scaffolding? Sure, just like you watched them fall off what? The second.
It was trash. And the ending felt
Hold
the
on,
fell
we got
felt
Jeremy
fake.
chiming in.
Dang, did Jade look good. Nia looked extra frumpy. Bellas need some more meat on them bones. Jelly Roll doesn't have boobs anymore.
No. No, he doesn't. But Jer, you have won my heart. Thank you for the amazing super chat and for cursing everybody else. Nia did look
As a
extra
fat
frumpy.
person-
I'll give you that much.
As a fat person, you never want to wear white. White and tight is never good for a fat person. You want to stay
Jake's
black,
old.
dark colors.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. Jake is old.
I'm older than Jake. We ripen.
Well, no, because you actually have a brain capacity to understand this show sucked.
Wait.
Jake went to the hospital so
I
many
told
fucking
you
times.
there's
He has a
nothing.
brain of a
There's
dementia
nothing
patient.
you can
Holy
say to me
shit.
that would hurt me. And you come at me with something like I'm old?
Yeah.
Your brain can't be 100% working functionally because you're a Mets fan, so really shouldn't talk. But
Okay, weren't you on that cartoon show Back at the Barnyard? I remember you being that fucking pig.
Party?
That Barnyard movie, remember?
Paul dancing or attempting to.
Told you couldn't hurt me. Let's move on.
Anyway. Okay.
Do I look
Also-
that old? Which angle
Yeah.
is it?
Get a view inside your brain, and that's where it'll show the most.
Is that a
Oh.
beer trumpet? What is that?
Oh.
This show sucked.
I want to see Oba against the Bellas. That's what I want at Mania.
On Pornhub.
No, on
Chat, you don't
No.
think I'm old, right?
Texas Death Match.
Chat. Just because I'm closer to 40 than 30, you don't think I'm old, right? Is this what a midlife crisis is?
Cody's closer to 10 than 20.
Oh, God. Is
Bro, you're
this,
supposed
is this what eternal darkness feels like? I start to worry, like, how much time is left till my eyes close and don't open again, and I just feel like I'm crashing out into an empty void of nothing. And then I just start to spiral. Don't call me old! Smackdown was great, right, Cody? Isn't that what we said? You were just telling me how
Whoa.
great Smackdown was, right?
SmackDown being great.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
good.
funny.
If it was
It
an
was
hour.
Come on,
It was trash. Boring.
Cody.
Boring.
Cody, the chat agrees. I'm not old. If I was old, I wouldn't be such a good dancer.
Boring.
All right, you wouldn't feel the movement, right? And who dances to the hippest, newest music like me? All right, you gotta get the shoulder rolling.
Okay. People, they're
Isn't
playing
this
that
the newest-
Barnyard song.
All stripping.
I was gonna rip the shirt, but I wore this because I'm high and I wanted to get higher. I thought it'd be funny, but it's Friday. Cody breaks my heart by calling me old.
I'm sorry, okay? Listen, I had to sit through 3 hours of SmackDown, which I hate because that show is the worst thing I've ever fucking seen, and I'm saying it right
You
now.
have to.
I might be
SmackDown is
old,
worse than Dynamite.
but at least
What?
I'm
I
not
don't have to.
totally
Yeah, I
fucking
have to, but I'm not going to
did.
joke Cronin, and I'm not going to be like I pretended I watched SmackDown and fucking
And
watch a
then-
highlight on Twitter, and then welcome to UCR, everyone.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. Did we bleep that?
No,
Oh,
you're
fuck.
bleeped. Guess what, though?
Well,
You
Jake,
just got fined about
what kind of-
$10,000.
what kind of host?
Makes
Listen.
you watch SmackDown? A terrible one. And that's exactly
No.
what I did. I made you
No, that's
suffer
how I was
through
going to
it.
ask.
Oh.
I said,
No.
would you ever work with a host or co-host, though, that pretends they watch SmackDown and went live with you, reacting to SmackDown as if they watched it? That wouldn't be anyone that you would work with ever, so why would I do that, right?
Yeah, you're not faking it. I mean, you clearly watched it tonight. I know you did, as your voice trails off and proves that you're not lying.
Yeah, and into darkness. Yeah, see?
See?
Talking about SmackDown makes my Wi-Fi want to crash out, too. Yeah, see how bad it is?
NXT got 588,000 viewers this week. All right. And what about the Bellas? You ready for this bit of news? This will make you feel warm and fuzzy inside. Nikki and Brie said that, you know what? They're never going to get that. They're never going to get what the men get. They're never going to get what John Cena or AJ Styles, or let's be honest, any of the men get, right? We're never going to get that, retirement moment. Well, we signed a 2-year deal starting Royal Rumble, but that's it. The end will be the end for us. And I would love to have a big ending, but I know because of what we are and who we are, we won't. Because they're women.
They should have a film in the
Like
Louise
they
ending.
wouldn't go ahead and make big deals out of women retire. Of course they would. What's not there? That's level equality in the playing field being equal at this point in time. Honestly, I'm asking. Like what? This is such performative bullshit that's why I can't stand them. This nonsense here that they completely just proliferate incense and fucking enraging everybody. It's just incensing. That's really what it is. It's like just verbal diarrhea nonsense. Oh, we're not going to get, maybe because you don't have the name value and the drawing power of John Cena and AJ Styles, even a quarter of one of them. Do you think
it's like
they could sell out one arena
always
on
men versus
either of
women
those
thing.
names? Nikki or
But I'm
Brie
sorry.
combined, even. Could they sell out any one arena for the Bellas? Honestly, I'm genuinely curious. I don't think they could, and I don't mean it rudely. It's a hard
this is
thing
like
to do.
IWC in a nutshell with the woman sometimes. It's not always men versus women and equal opportunities. Obviously, they should all get equal opportunities. But
Yeah, but
these
it's who deserves it.
IWC freakazoids are like, they're not doing Tiffany Stratton versus Julia in the main event of night 2 of WrestleMania. Instead, they're doing this match called Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. What the fuck, man? WWE's so trash, man. Then you
But
go
Cody, most
fucking...
of John Cena's retirement year was shit, and they retired fucking AJ Styles in Saudi against, you know what I mean, Goldberg Jr. What more can you ask for?
AJ Styles is probably happy you retired. He's like, thank God. Like, look at this
Roman's
crappy
return has
show.
been
But
shit.
they knew he was leaving at the Rumble. This was not, so they didn't plan any stories beforehand. Like, it just set
Let me get
itself
started
up
with,
to happen.
Let me get something on this. Speaking about AJ Styles, I keep seeing people lately saying WWE was petty and extended AJ Styles' contract so he doesn't have to go to AEW. Dumb motherfuckers. That's what you do in competition. Is MLB gonna let fucking Dodgers, are they gonna let Shohei Ohtani? Oh, you want to just go to a different team? Be our guest. How about you go to one of our rivals? The Padres and Giants are all hiring, so why don't you go there? These IWC retards are the fucking worst thing that happened to wrestling because it's not always WWE being petty. WWE is obviously going to keep their guy. That's just common business logic.
Yeah. I burnt my lip on the bong before. It is driving me nuts. Rookie move. Regardless, you're not wrong, but they knew this was happening. They knew it was coming, and they did nothing about it. And they had no story. Cena's retirement sucked. So the Bellas, hey, you want a retirement? Line up. Look what they did for Goldberg. Look what they did for. This is what they do. This is what they do. And the IWC, as we saw with Rikakun, should not be paid attention to. Cody does need to get laid. I mean, that would
help.
It would help. Have you ever looked at Jelly Roll?
He's so angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to look at Jelly Roll for a while. If you really
Back
stare,
up.
it's like a Magic Eye poster. You got to make your eyes all crossed and shit. You got to really fuck yourself up. But once you do, you'll see it. You'll come. Really,
I'm not
it's all
Tony
that
Khan
stretchy
over
skin.
here. I need to have Coke and smile. What am I, a Tony Ron over
No,
here?
we're just telling you to stare
Everything's
at
great.
Jelly Roll's stretched out titties while you're drunken.
Oh yeah, that was more
neighbors
entertaining
throw
than
out
anything on
business
the
ideas to you.
show. Mr. Everything's Great of WWE Glore, please tell me what was so great about the fucking show.
Well,
Thank you.
Well, Drew.
Okay, boss, I'm sorry for yelling
drove
at
his
you.
car.
That was a $10,000 fine.
Drew drove his car into Jacobs and then beat the shit out of him. And it kind of like, let's go live into the action. And they were fighting.
I said the opener was a little fun, but ever since then, going, yeah, like that.
You're angry again. Can't have you angry. Not allowed. Where's my?
Well, maybe WWE should put on a good show, and I could be happy.
Frustrated, sexually frustrated.
Yes, that too. I think you just need to, where is it here? Take some. What did we run out? There we go. We didn't run out. Take some happy pills. Really, just pull out the little bag I gave you. You'll be fine.
You still have some in stock?
Well, I gave you what I had left, but oh my God, everything's numb. The fuck, Cody? What'd you do? I thought it was supposed to be the other way.
Well, wait,
I like the opening.
You wanted the purple bottle, you said, right?
No, I said the pill bottle, not purple. But you grabbed the purple one.
What did you take?
Oh, that explains this. That's why I'm crying.
They were all blue.
You know how much estrogen is in that?
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's for female powerlifters, so they don't piss themselves when they deadlift.
Well, you said you wanted to be in women's sports, so I thought that would...
I was joking, but you know how much you just shrunk my prostate? I mean, should I thank you, or... It was kind of toxic, but it worked out for me. Yeah, so that's a plus. I mean, what the hell did you think was going to happen?
You some way.
Drew yelled that, and so did I. Drew then gets yelled at by Nick Aldis, Cody, and that was good. Then Jacob comes back out past the security and everybody, and they start fighting, and McIntyre's talking about Aldis's son. He's like, he's ashamed to have a corporate stooge as a father. Like, he's digging into it. This was great. This was a good brawl. This was a great tearing apart. They had 13,000 people being there, 448 total. Capacity is 20K, but, when they set everything up, it's like 18. The tag team title match was a good match, and it was like less than 9 minutes.
But what do you want them to care about the MFTs and why it's for? That just recreated that.
Here's the thing.
What do you want them to care about
what this accomplishes is getting the tag titles off the boring cunts and onto somebody that we can have fun with and go up against some probably really good heels.
They've had
let me guess, Damian Priest is going to turn heel on him after things don't go the way they should.
I don't think they're going to turn on each other. No, I just think that we're going to have them being silly, and they're going to go into really good tag matches. They'll take on Fraxiom. Take on... We're going to have like weeks of them defending till we get to Mania. This is going to be a good thing. I'm telling you, it's going to help the tag division. I think they are what's needed to kind of revive it. Why? As much as it seems stupid to put a team together to save the tag division, but people care about R-Truth, and people do like Damian Priest. He's not super over, but he's over. And when you pair these two together, they liked what? Them together in Judgment Day. So you're getting the nostalgia like feelings added up. You're getting the current people that just like them too, and people that are just intrigued in general. Oh, we got new tag champs. That's cool. People like title changes. This
I'm
kind of checks
happy
off
that
a lot of
the
boxes.
titles change hands, but they actually have to catch interest first because I don't think it checks any boxes because the tag team division is just dead in general. There's no one that you really care about. Johnny Gargano's partner left, so it made Johnny Gargano just leave. Then
I think Johnny's going to leave
Motor
too.
City
So
Machine Guns are fucking saying, "Hey, you can't help him. We have to win. You cannot help him." That's their story. And the Street Profits, where are they?
On the street.
yeah.
Well, Scarzas need deodorant apparently to R-Truth, so that's their gimmick. They're smelly and need deodorant.
Swinging that hat.
I'm so excited for the
know it.
SmackDown tag team division right now.
All right.
Well, who do you
I beg
think,
to differ
who do you
because.
think-
Go ahead.
Who takes the title from these guys if they're carrying it into Mania? Do they retain at Mania? Do we give R-Truth that feel good moment of him winning a match at Mania, or who wins?
He had
the
that
titles?
with Miz. Don't forget, him and Miz won the Raw tag titles at Mania. Right? It's easy to forget. Yeah, I forgot that too until I saw that on Twitter. The Motor City Machine Guns and Fraxiom had a fucking great tag match.
What tag teams have? What tag teams have they been building up instead of just great matches? I have a question though.
A multi-tag
What tag
match,
teams have they been building up to make me interested in a specific tag team instead of they had a good match?
Well,
I don't care about
to do
a
this
good
kind
match.
of
It needs
turn
good
where
stories
Candice
for me
LeRae
to
is going to
be
lead
invested.
the Motor City Machine Guns and like this heel turn thing. It's seeming like it's going to be interesting.
But what has Candice LeRae done either where I should be interested about her? Like, see, they have this issue where they don't do anything with anyone.
And helpful in NXT especially.
But they
I
haven't
think there's more
done anything
to
with them for a while. It makes you lose interest. Yeah, she is great, but like they make you lose interest if you just don't utilize them for a while. The same thing with Natty. Natty is a great influence for the locker room, obviously, but they didn't use her for years, and now we're supposed to take her serious. It's kind of like that sort of game.
See, the only reason I don't think the MFTs are going to be getting their titles back is because they're going to be busy with the Wyatt Six still. I feel like that's what they're doing. Yeah, Candice LeRae has taken some extremely gnarly bumps throughout her career. She has.
Yeah, she has. I'm not saying
intergender.
I'm not saying that
utilize
she
her more.
hasn't.
So
I'm talking.
But that's what I'm saying. Like they haven't in a long time. Let it happen. I think they're going to do something with it. Let's see. I'm more optimistic.
They always do something, then they drop it. This is Triple H booking 101. Okay, maybe
probably, but I'm not saying it's going to be.
We'll be looking at this in a month, and they'll forget the
is.
storyline ever happened. That's what
I'm not
Triple H
freaking out
is.
about it being like this is amazing. I'm just saying let's see what it turns out to be. I'm not overly hyped, but I'm just being like, hey, they gave us a really good tag match. I can't complain about that.
It can be like, oh, let's see what it turns out to be, but the story is boring in the first place.
To me, I appreciate that at least they're trying something. They're doing something, and I want to be entertained. So in my mind,
eventually you have to get something going with Johnny Gargano. Apparently, he's there for a long while still. So
you're hearing that? I heard that he's not going to be there that much longer originally. So
I think Fightful reported something like a week ago that he's still there to stay for a while. So you got to get onto something instead of just having him lay on a crate.
I know he had a very weird contract, and that was what they were talking about. I just didn't know the details. So let's see it. You might be right, because the last thing I heard was about he's firmly under contract, doesn't specify how long his contract runs or whether he plans to stay with the company. It just simply confirms that he's currently under contract. So what is this report? That's the whole report from Fightful. Since Tommaso Ciampa left, fans have been speculating about Johnny Gargano's contract. Because Gargano and Ciampa were frequently linked, many believe that he'll be going to AEW. According to Fightful Select, they have inquired multiple times about his status and have been informed that he is firmly under contract. The report does not specify how long and whether he plans to stay with the company.
I would say firmly is a while.
Firmly, all that means, though, it doesn't mean a length, just that he can't leave right now. That's all that means, usually. I definitely am going with he won't be there that much longer. Less than 6 months is what I was originally hearing, and I think that lines up, honestly.
I would assume... I just think firmly means a while, not like he's firmly under contract, he's going to leave in a few weeks kind of thing. I don't think it's like that. That would be silly to report firmly if he's leaving.
I mean, it's all about wordplay and how you put it. They could say it means one thing and it means another each time. That's kind of the problem too, is that it's not a definitive answer. They didn't say there's this much time left. They just said, hey, he's there until he's not. Firmly could mean a lot of things.
I'm not pre-hating anything, people. I'm just saying, like, the stuff on TV hasn't gained interest because they don't tell good stories on this show. SmackDown is lackluster with story besides probably Randy and Cody.
So I liked Trick and Sami Zayn.
And Drew and
they've done
Jacob.
they've done a lot of talking, and it's added up nicely to them having this mini feud, and it's going to head into Mania. Is it great? No, but it could be something special by the time they get to Mania. What they're doing with Fraxiom, you know, they're basically, you're seeing them get screwed time and time again, even though it looks like they're going to get the win. It's something, you know. Is it the best thing ever? No, I'm not saying that, but it's still interesting, and I'm happy that R-Truth and Damian Priest took the tag titles away from the MFTs. They're going to be busy with the Wyatt Six. The entire Drew and Jacob saga was well delivered. A little silly with the ending of them falling off, but it still looked badass. Regardless, I mean, Drew is so obsessed with destroying this man that he's, again, sacrificing his own body. Sami and Alistair gets the win, and Alistair looks like a killer at the end of this, just dropping him with a wonderfully executed black mass right to the eye. And it's like he just pulls the trigger. He aims, just readies and fires and delivers. And that kick put him down. And he's like, Sami, you're not paying attention to the match. You're paying attention to Trick. Now you got your ass kicked. It was really well done. Black gets the win. Zayn becomes more frustrated and unhinged. And Trick Williams is an asshole. So everybody gets something here. You know, he likes to be in front of the crowd. I thought it was really entertaining. Then we had Carmelo and Ilya. That to me was damn good. I liked the kind of friend rivalry that they've had with each other. And it's been good. I will give you this. You want to say anything's terrible? I'm sorry, Jer. You're baddie. Jade, why are Meechin and BFAB now with her? They have feuded and fought and battled forever. And without explanation, she has new baddies.
Because it could be great. I'm fine with it because it's just great. Like, you were fine with Nia Jackson Lash Legend for War Games.
Yeah, I still stand by that.
And that's the same type of thing, right? They were feuding, like Nia Jax went and feuded with her a little bit in NXT, and then they were randomly together and went into a War Games with not even having any history
really
or feuding with anyone on the babyface
team. The whole,
team.
Like, I'll bring you up and put you under my
And they
wing.
replaced people that were actually feuding with people. So it's the same type of concept,
but they kept
right?
the Judgment Day out of it because, as we see, that's not what they headed into with the Judgment Day at all. There's no internal fife, so they didn't want to have other people from the Judgment Day in there because
But Nia and Lash killed that match.
But who was better to be
match.
in that but them? That was kind of the thing at that point.
Raquel and Rox.
No, they weren't going to put them in because they didn't want to have any internal conflict with the Judgment Day. They were avoiding them having any issues whatsoever. That's why. So,
I can think of multiple people that were better than them. Like anyone, really, right? Because most people are better wrestlers than them. So Julia would have been better. She was a heel. And you could say she wasn't feuding with any of them.
Kiana was in the chamber. So, but yeah, you know, maybe those two would have worked. See, that's a good suggestion. That could have been something.
If you're just going to throw any randomness out there to help improve the match.
I feel like size-wise, they wanted the monsters, the big impeding forces, the irresistible forces to go ahead and be the ones in there. Like I said, I wasn't crazy about it. But
Lash needs to go back down to NXT. No offense.
I don't think she's as great as everybody always made her out to be, but I don't think she's as terrible either. I find her to be more middle of the road. But yeah, the baddies suddenly being on Jade's side, all beating up Rhea.
I'm kidding. No, that was annoying and stupid. I had
Welcome
a
to the
feeling it
big
was
leagues,
coming like that.
bitch.
It was so obvious that was coming, though.
Yeah. You knew what was going to happen by the way they walked out, and it was a bit ridiculous. I'm very disappointed by this because all that Twitter bullshit for nothing. You stirred the pot and broke the fourth wall and tried to work a shoot, and you worked yourselves into a shoot by working a shoot,
Well,
brother.
at least Monday Night
And
Raw
it sucked.
Women's World Title feud is one of the greatest feuds of all time.
Of all
And
time.
leading
Of
and
all
carrying
time.
carrying WrestleMania this year. There's no other storyline I can think of that's carrying it. Just Stephanie and Liv with their vignettes.
Yeah. Then we had Carmelo Hayes defeat Ilya Dragunov, and I loved how it was the counter out of the Sunset Bomb, you know, basically, or into it, and that was great. These two killed each other, and I mean killed each other with near fall after near fall, but we had the escalation to the I can't quite beat you, so I just have to get the quick advantage, and that's what it turned into, and it was a great story. Ilya is going to snap, and I can't wait. I thought Jelly Roll did great with Randy Orton. I got R-Truth on the brain because he talked to them first. He talked to Damian Priest and R-Truth. He's like, hey, you guys won the tag titles. That's great. And then when he talked to Randy Orton, he's like, this is not you. This is not the guy that I know. This is not the man that supported me at SummerSlam. And you mean a lot to a lot of people. And you light the place up every week. And it's, it's not from when people feared you. So basically, he's like, go back to a different version of yourself and be the good guy that you are. And he said, you're a father and a good man. What's that?
I don't think Jelly Roll knows Randy Orton. He said this isn't you.
Go ahead, Pico.
No, I was hoping Orton would have beat up Jelly Roll.
He's going to it. We're gonna get that. Don't you worry. That's gonna be a big
and I hope
that they're trying to build to. He's gonna beat the shit out of him. I think next week, maybe during the one-on-one match, it's coming. We'll see. That's my guess.
Has no clue.
Jelly's gonna get beat before he gets to take on Kit Wilson. Watch. What were you saying, Cody? Sorry.
Sorry. Ooh. As I was saying, I don't think Jelly Roll has a clue who Randy Orton is if he says, this is not you.
Well, he was saying, this is not the you've become and worked hard to stay away from. This is not the father and good man that I have spoken about and, been friends with. So, and
I think they were trying anything tonight.
Cardona and saying that action figures are gay and stupid and calling him a little tweak and twerking agate.
Well, they were trying anything tonight to get the crowd to boo. It looked so forced, but they're not booing.
Chant, one more time, kill the twink. One more time, kill the. Right?
Cardona is proof that if you come from TNA, you're going to get buried.
Tonight. They wanted Cardona dead. Action figures fucking suck. Action figures.
Was Randy Orton the right decision to turn heel? Was Randy Orton the right decision to turn heel?
No.
Yes, because they fuck up Cody.
I think he could have fucked up Cody eventually, but Cody should have turned heel on him. I think.
But
he
now
should have been
they're gonna boo Cody when he comes back because you hear when they mention Cody Rhodes' name, they started booing
Cody.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna cheer heel Randy. He's cool. He just bloodied the fuck out of Cody.
But even then, with Cena, they still cheered Cody as well, basically. But like
not
you just hear that when
you heard the decline. We saw the sentiment on Twitter recently where people were like, "We don't want Cody." Instead of the hashtag "We want Cody," they were not happy that he went ahead and won the way he did, and then he got the title after the Chamber.
This is just completely polar opposite
about that at all.
If his name is even mentioned. If his name is even mentioned, the crowd just starts booing.
Because they feel like he represents TKO or the board or Triple H's corporate WWE side because he's the ultimate company man. He's become the new John Cena in the suit wearing, agenda pushing company guy. And he's always in the main event, regardless of Roman was there for years. Now it's Cody, and it's just this continual.
What's funny?
We're not getting
this
away
is
from
WWE
Roman
fans, though, in a nutshell. When Cody actually makes sense to be in a world title picture with Randy Orton. We don't want it, but when they wanted him to face Roman again, which didn't make sense because Sammy and The Rock were both right there, who made a lot more sense. They wanted it then when it didn't make sense, but when it does make sense, they don't want it.
Yeah, basically, because they felt like had Cody not won the goddamn Rumble, it would have been so different. But because he won the Rumble, not the Chamber, not anything else, that killed it. That ruined the fans' chance to say, no, he gets to choose who he faces. He chose Roman. Fuck off. You're not doing this. This is bullshit. We're facing.
But even though
it's happening.
The Tribal Chief character was built on facing The Rock.
Damn it. Yes, that was the whole point behind it. Who sits at the head of the table, and now we got Obafemi.
It was
so
never Cody
The Rock.
That was never Cody Rhodes' story to dethrone Roman. I'm sorry.
We know that, but it was also never my story to cut you off. But that's what we're doing because Kit Wilson attacks Jelly Roll. They insult each other. Basically, he says that Ozempic works because now you can see your little dick. Jelly Roll clapped back at him and said, hey, you don't have to worry about me seeing my dick because your mother sees it for me. I rest my fat stomach on her back. And that's when he hit him with the microphone from behind. Jelly Roll sold really well, and that was it. Yay.
They are trying
dick
to fill
jokes and
3 hours
Ozempic comedy. Everybody
with
loves
not
dick
3 hours.
jokes and Ozempic comedy.
Best part of the show besides Jacob
Dick
and
jokes, Ozempic.
They don't have 3 hours of
Jelly
content.
Roll was fat. He was fat. Fatty, fatty, fat, fat, fat. Ozempic. Little dick. I should do stand-up. Thank you.
Well, incredible.
I'll be here all night.
You ever notice
How
that when
much
Saturday
better
comes
the
out
show
that
was?
Jamie Noble always comes out like he's the first one to try to stop everything. You ever notice
Yeah,
that?
he's the only one watching the monitor.
Well, who else would want to?
I'm just saying, it's
Exactly.
him and
You have to watch
Jimmy
SmackDown?
Dykstra. They have the worst security. They're all jobbers.
How terrible would that be right now if we're just watching Paul choke on a Cheeto to death? He's just dying and there's nothing we can do besides just watch on Discord. And he's like, I just need the water.
You
Then
would
the
blame
water
the
spills
Cheeto.
all over.
You would blame the
Like,
Cheeto,
just
but
get to your
SmackDown.
phone.
the real reason would
As
be
you're
having
holding
to
it,
watch the
you know?
illogical booking SmackDown
Yeah.
puts on. That's what made him
I'd
choke.
rather watch Paul choke to death than watch
Cheeto.
SmackDown again.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to do some crazy chair exercise to stretch out this nerve.
Paul is
so my
showing
arm
us
starts
real
going numb, but
entertainment.
it's not helping. Yeah. You
That's
don't
a better
like dick
promo than
jokes
fucking Jay.
and Ozempic comedy? Come on, dick jokes. Little dick. Ozempic dick. Those are some great bits of it was funny, yes, but all right. We'll see where it gets us. Bolt on Tits and Julia were pissed because they need to do something and they should be going to Mania, but they're going to have to go after Tiffany Stratton. Whatever. And next week, we're going to see Jelly Roll take on Kit Wilson. Apparently, that's happening next week. I don't know. It's going to be in Pittsburgh, so we'll see what happens in Pittsburgh. And then we got the women's tag match. This was skip. No, this got broken up basically by Charlotte.
This is besides MFTs and Wyatt's. This is Jake and Spaz's favorite part of the show.
Yes. I think they're doing a 6-pack challenge because Nia Jax mentioned Raw teams earlier. Remember in her backstage promo, she mentioned a couple of different Raw teams as well. So I think they're going to add in teams from both sides and do like a big multi-woman match, either a Fatal 4-Way or a 6-pack. Probably the Fatal 4-Way is what I'm thinking. They'll add Bayley and Lyra.
Say?
I originally predicted Fatal 4-Way. They're going to add, we'll have the Bella Twins. We'll have Charlotte and Charlotte and Alexa, excuse me. Lash, obviously, and Nia, and then Bailey and the Bird Lady, the
Fatal
Pigeon Lovers.
4-way.
Yeah, that'll be great. Will be. Everybody will love it for Mania. Is that on the board?
If they do a 6-pack,
yeah.
who would it be? If they do a 6-pack,
then they'd add in Raquel and Roxanne, and they would
Roxanne
add
gonna be back in time?
Fuck it, make her work, and they'll
Well,
add
Naomi and her
in-
baby.
Yeah, Naomi.
I'm not sure how
baby.
true this is, but people are saying they're gonna do Raquel versus Io at WrestleMania.
So from what I'm hearing is that Io is going to be backing up Rhea for WrestleMania. She won't be having a match. She'll just be on Rhea's side. That's why they mentioned, oh, you're no better than Io, blah, blah. That's going to be part of the story because she's never beaten her. And I guess Io is going to be in her corner for Mania. I didn't believe it when I read that, but now it kind of seems like that's what they're doing with these stupid baddie add-ons. Baddie addy, boy. It's a bad idea. Oi, oi, oi. That's why I'm excited for NXT, but goddamn Cheeto. Irresistible Forces retain because Charlotte punched her to end the match. Whatever. It seems like it's going to be a fatal 4-way. I don't necessarily think a total 6-pack, but then we got Orton beating the shit out of Cardona because he said fucking action figures are for queers.
What an idiot to come to the
For
ring
losers.
after that.
What?
Retards.
What?
Babies.
What?
Immature children.
What?
Bastards.
What?
Faggots.
What?
Oh.
I don't know.
What?
All right.
Apologies.
Well,
My
I don't know
two
why
favorite
neighbors
Matt
get
Cardona
censored.
moments-
Neighbors. See, I can't even finish it. Frustrating.
My
Cody,
two favorite
stop
Matt
cutting me
Cardona
off.
moments are him getting beat up tonight and him getting pushed off the stage in a wheelchair by Kane.
Yes. That was always the best. I mean, that's unfortunately you're going to be penalized because it is a Zack Ryder moment, not a Cardona moment, but I thought you were a little smarter than that.
I could go to the
Don't
Meyer,
you know who
whatever the
Zack
fuck
Ryder
he
is?
is Edgehead too.
You know how we feel about Zack Ryder around here. We worship everything he does.
Myers' brother, whatever the hell.
But I really enjoy the fact that while they're fighting and he's beating up Cardona for liking action figures, he's beating the shit out of the nerd. Yes, the indie nerd. And
Ethan Page, look out.
What do we get on the outside? More chaos. Drew and Jacob are fighting on a balcony. All this goes out with all the security guards to witness them pulling each other off of said balcony, and it was epic. They fell into an area the camera couldn't see. I wish they had it pre-recorded where they like fell and you see them all bloodied and impaled on a street sign, you know, something like, oh my God, he fell through a stop sign. And McIntyre's like, my spleen, you know, like, how will that heal in time for Mania? Come back
They
soon.
left Cardona for dead.
Yes. Randy's just sucking on his jugular inside.
Yeah, I wanted to see the rest of that.
Right? Randy was definitely killing him. You know, it's going to be the Simpsons. He's already dead. Like the kids inside are freaking out while Randy's just draining him of every drop of blood. I could imagine that.
Did they give a moment to Chuck or not?
Squeak.
Did they mention Chuck tonight?
No. I don't believe so.
Fuckers. But Dennis Rodman got a fucking Jesus.
Did they mention Chuck Norris? I don't believe so.
I don't think so. But Dennis Rodman got his minute of...
They had to give Rodman his flowers. Like you said, couldn't be any other name. It's got to be Rodman. And I gave you a little insight as to why.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of dangerous, but they want another Rumble.
Who's going to
in
induct
Korea.
him? Half the NWO's dead.
I thought it was going to be Hulk Hogan, but I forgot.
No. Scott Hall, no. Nash, maybe. DDP, maybe.
Nash, yeah. DDP's not a bad idea. What about Macho Man? No. Easy E.
What about
Always bring
just say
Bischoff
MFTs
back.
and Wyatts, and then Jake will be
Spaz will
fine.
do it.
And
Well,
Spaz will do it too.
No, but that's
Or
why they got
you
Dennis
say
Rodman. They want
MFTs
to
and-
rumble in Korea. PKO wants to go back to Korea, so they don't want to go to Saudi anymore. They want to go to Korea, so they want
Well,
to use.
he's friends
Dennis
with
Rodman.
Kim Jong Un, so
Yeah, yeah. Is it Il Un Un?
Un,
Un?
Jong Un.
Oh boy, I've been saying it ill. God, making me look stupid. I don't know what to give this show because the matches overall to me were entertaining. I did like. All right, the women's tag, obviously, we knew not to get our hopes up. That was nothing special. Danhausen, we need more of. Carmelo Hayes, Ilya Dragunov, I thought was great. That was a damn good match. Didn't care for the Rhea segment, so that's another negative. But damn, that Carmelo Hayes match was good. Sami Zayn and Aleister Black, 10-minute match. Fucking spot-on fun. What else did we get? Orton's ringside promo, which was meh. The ending was better. Motor City Machine Guns beating Fraxiom. We got everything
Boring.
with Trick in the Sammy match that I liked as well. MFTs taking on Priest and Truth, who won the tag titles.
Like the winner, but boring.
And then the
because I don't
opening,
care for
the
the
frenetic
story.
chaos that
The opening
was the
was fun.
opening. I want to give this a 5.5 out of 10.
Literally, besides Jacob and Drew, the show can fuck off.
You
They
don't
tried
have
to
20
force
human
Randy Orton to
monies?
get booed.
Come on, human monies.
I agree.
I'm giving this show like a 2.
A 2. Wow. Tico, fix our rating. What were you at?
0.7.
All right. So if we take the 0.7
Oh.
away from the 2,
Paul's here too.
and we're getting
Yeah,
there.
I'll give 1
420.
point for Jacob and Drew, and I'll give 1 point for Jelly Roll and Kit Wilson. So I'm giving it
So
a
2 out of 10.
Yes.
All right. So we're doing pretty well, I think, overall. I mean, it's not a
I don't
terrible
think so.
average, right?
No.
So we got a 2, we got a 0.7,
0.5.
When Kid Wilson's your standout moment.
and
Yeah.
then I gave it a 5.5, right? So, and
Because
then
you're on
generous.
drugs.
well,
Too
if we
generous.
divide that by 50, it gets a 0.2 out of 10.
Now use Steiner math.
It gets a 20 out of 10.
Nope.
Because if you take the
Poor Danhausen, just
10.2
there
and
to
divide
sell
it by
shirts.
50, you get the 0.204, but it's 0.204 repeating. So if you allow that to repeat, right, and then you times it by 3, then you have an integer over into the next column, which therefore allows me to round up, giving us a 20 out of 10.
That's
I don't
Spaz's rating.
make the rules.
Every Friday.
But it does end up giving us a
Jake
total
and
score of a
Spaz were
2
reviewing the show,
out of 10.
they would be on here for 7 hours saying, I feel like this is always the road to WrestleMania. Like that's what every show would be like.
Hold on
SmackDown
1
made
second.
me
Let's
miss
switch over
Rampage.
to the Jake and Spaz review. Guys, hour 9 of the SmackDown review upon us. We're just getting through the opening. I appreciate you all still being here and awake. I know we went through painstaking detail about everything that Jacob said, did, wore, smelled like, and swallowed today, but we wanted to make sure that we were exactly
Mostly
accurate as
because
to when he
Spaz would be
worked
there.
out, because that was such a hot opening brawl. Now, we can finally get into JC Mateo. Now, the thing is with Mateo, if you didn't know that he has recently come into the WWE trying to make a name for himself, right? And this is where Spaz would chime in and give me some interesting facts, sucking us all into the void. God damn it, Spaz.
Saying, you gotta love tribalism a little bit, and you obviously have to love the MFTs because the MFTs are doing better than anything that AEW is doing. Because let's be honest about AEW. MJF is a great wrestler and all, but MJF is also sucking because AEW sucks because I don't like it, and
Hour
AEW is
19
not
of the
good. I'm not saying I
SmackDown
don't
review.
like AEW, but I'm saying I don't hate AEW, but I hate AEW because AEW is this. Oh yeah, we're doing a SmackDown review. How was my Spaz impression?
Beautiful. Pretty much spot on.
Thank you.
You didn't say you hate AEW enough. That was the
shit.
one negative. Fantastic. Yeah. So
I said tribalism is needed.
we end up with 2 points altogether out of 10. And you even got an LOL in the chat. Look at that. Major love. Jeremy is the top donor of the stream.
What's their trying in AEW?
Did you hear that a woman's trying to sue right now, Oral-B, because her toothbrush exploded? It spontaneously combusted while she was asleep in February of this year. The explosion
Well,
caused the
shouldn't she pick it up
toothbrush
her
to
time?
set fire. The steel frame of the bathroom mirror prevented flames from spreading further.
I'm sorry, before we get into the UCR portion again, real quick, did you talk about how the Motor City machine guns smell? And when they took a shower? And if
Hour
they wash their
27
ass
in
or
the
not?
SmackDown review, we are on the
Alex Q, let's
sniffing
keep going.
Alex Shelley portion. Now, if you look at Alex
Smelly.
Shelley and that prime man meat ass, you can tell by the sweat that he uses a rare French breed of Cologne called
Wow.
Donair au Paw. It's very
Really?
interesting, but yes, it means the devil's sheep.
Now tell us what perfume Kit Wilson was wearing.
Actually, he's not wearing perfume. He likes to vab.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a little awkward, and that's why he breaks out at times, but he swears by it.
What color underwear was Randy Orton wearing?
Pink.
None.
Oh.
No. See, he was wearing a pink thong this week. That's part of the reason he was so angry. And yeah, because he doesn't want to wear a toxic perfume, Nate. So he vabs. He likes to take his fingers and he sticks them into a girl in the audience. He finds one preferably wearing a skirt.
Oh, Jesus.
And then he takes the fluid and just dabs it on his neck. So he takes the vagina fluid and dabs it. So thus it's the vab. You know, and
What did the
Wilson was
Wyatts
talking
smell
about
like?
this on despair. An old pussy. Very old pussy. Tainus. It's like ranch dressing that went spoiled. Still, yeah, so she's complaining, but come to find out, the $267 toothbrush, right? $267
Yeah.
worth of damage. Now she's suing because it scared the daylights out of her, but come to find out, she was masturbating with this toothbrush.
Wait. One more second.
It exploded.
Shit. You got to do this properly. What did Dan Housen smell like?
Human monies and teeth.
Wow.
God damn it. Let me finish talking about the girl jacking off with the toothbrush that exploded. Now she's suing for it. And they found out in Discovery that she spazzed her box. And that's why it went off and suddenly exploded. She said there was no warning. It wasn't dodgy or anything. It's been completely fine for 8 months. She said it left me shell-shocked for about a week. But then they found out in Discovery it was deep inside of her. And that's why.
Wow.
Still smelled better than my wife. Oh, cater taker. Very rancid. Very gross. Yes, indeed. I mean, did you guys see the dancing robot that was fucking malfunctioning at that restaurant and it just freaks out and then he was just raging the whole time? You know what I'm talking about? No? All right.
I thought that was you because people at that place were criticizing SmackDown.
No. So this thing was at the restaurant, and it's supposed
You were
to
at a
like,
restaurant
dance
lately.
and help prepare some foods and stuff and whatnot. But then it was just freaking out the whole time, and it started like fucking shit up and breaking stuff. I think that's hilarious. But then when you think about it, it's not from China. It says, oh no, it's transpiring in China. It says it's mistakenly labeled. So where is it from? Yes, it's a viral X footage. Let's see if we can see this here. And yeah, see a dancing robot knocked over tableware and couldn't stop dancing. So hey, look at that. They had to like usher it away and get that thing the fuck out of here because it was gonna hurt somebody. But what do you think if you're in a McDonald's here and you're going to order your McDouble and then the robot knocks out grandma? What are you gonna do? Are you going to be like cha-ching, or are you going to be like grandma? Like, what's your thought process here, Cashhausen?
I guess that all depends.
I mean, I'm not afraid of AI. I already know we're fucked, and I have incorporated it into my lifestyle, knowing how fucked we are. Like this dancing robot, because pigs are smarter than most wrestling fans. All right, this pig just got a medal from Guinness because
what if it's like Pico, who's both the wrestling and then a pig?
See, it can't be a crossbreed. It's got to be pig only. That's the problem.
Sorry,
so
Pico.
Merlin, the pig, has over 30 of these buttons, and they all say something different, and he knows what they mean. Like, he has one that says animal abuse, and he hits it when he doesn't get given treats. Like, he knows, like, he's just incredibly smart. It's very funny.
Wait, I thought that was Pico.
You can see him interact here, and he's
Ultimate.
very very smart. He's smarter than most
Why
other
are you
animals.
sad? Why?
He's sad.
Hungry.
Oh,
See, he's hungry.
Oh, no. You just ate at 5 p.m.
It's only been 50 minutes,
Sorry,
58
Pico.
minutes. It's a pig. It's hungry.
It's 6.
Yeah,
You just had your dinner.
pig's hungry. I gotta keep pausing for copyright.
But I do hate to hear that you're sad. Do you want a vegetable?
do you want one,
Would that
Pico?
make you happy? Go press the button. Where's vegetable, please?
What?
Vegetable,
What?
please.
It's just like going in and out. What'd you say you asked?
See, he's telling you to eat a vegetable, right? Look at this thing.
Vegetable, please. Good job.
Mommy, vegetable, please.
Good job, Pico.
Cody, I can get a few more buttons, and you're fucked. You're replaced by Merlin the pig. Smackdown sucks. MFTs are terrible. Wyatt 6 gay.
But the reason why you would be
Jinx.
replacing me is because,
Because then I would have a talking pig. Not a crossbreed, and just a simple
He said, Mommy
talking
or
pig.
Daddy, vegetable, please. Any one of you, it doesn't matter.
See, he doesn't care. Just
You got
somebody
Pico?
feed me. Sounds like, look,
What?
are you happy now? You got fed? Tell us, Merlin.
What happened?
Look, see? Now he's happy. He got food. I think that we could just get some wrestling themed buttons and chat.
why is Pico going under a name change?
Chat, I think we might have stumbled onto something. I think I need to go to the farm up the road and test this theory.
Really?
So they actually have a few different animals in this house. It's pretty cool. They have a pigeon, but it's a prison pigeon. So it was a pet in prison, and then when the COs found it, they took it. But since it was domesticated, they couldn't put it back in the wild. So this lady adopts these type of like inmate animals. It's very interesting. And the prison pigeon is actually incredibly smart at smuggling stuff. Who would have thunk it? And it's just like incredible, the house full of animals that these people have. And all that happens with Merlin the pig. You know, they've got, where's the pigeon one? That's his friend, Al Capone. That's his name. Because he's from the prison. See, he calls him Al Capone. He hits the Al Capone button. So, I don't have the audio on because it's from USA Today Pets. But yeah, he hits the Al Capone button to get his buddy Al Capone, the pigeon from prison, to come hang out with him. That's like you and Pico.
Is it?
Right? Like
Is that comparable?
to a pig and a pigeon? It's pretty fucking spot on. I think we're onto something. Chat, right? Yeah?
Everything
Sure.
pagan.
I mean, you're singing like a prison bird.
Yeah!
Ah, didn't take much. I'm telling you, hey, I thought this was great. I thought you would like to be replaced so your weeknights were free, especially by a pig.
No, I'll stay. I'm sorry.
See, when I said I wanted a
Damn it.
vegetable, I did not mean Cody. I agree, Stuart, but
Yeah, Met season's coming. You got to watch those losses.
I know he gets very ornery when they start, sucking. So I got to be careful. Well, I thought you would be happy that Merlin the pig got a Guinness World Record and also applied to replace you on Into Somewhere. Ham and pigeon pie on the menu at her house later.
Fuck the pig. You know what?
Absolutely.
If you see on the news tomorrow anything about that damn pig, just ignore it.
Okay. So we don't need ham and bacon. What if I go ahead and just try the dancing robot that freaked out? Like, what if I have that thing over here and it's just like, like freaking out? I think people might be entertained. It's like a wacky, wavy, inflatable, flailing tube arm people.
No.
See,
Sorry,
I only
but
hear
no.
you with negatives. You're not coming out with positives or any pluses here. So you got to give me
But
something.
we'll test positive, certain sexually transmitted diseases.
Wait,
Well,
do you,
I want to
you
know
want
how
positive?
this makes. I
Alright.
want to know how. I'll
You
show
know
you
what?
something positive. Do you want to see something
No,
positive?
you got something. No.
This is a 4-year-old Jewish boy
No.
getting pushed by a postal worker.
I'll be
That's
right back. I'm
hilarious.
gonna do some activities, and if anyone else grabs the mic, that's on you for wanting positivity.
Oh Jesus, no! I didn't want that kind of positivity. But look, the postal worker
Hey,
busted.
it's Jody. It's
Oh,
Jody.
Fucking man.
Anyway, SmackDown was so good, and I think
was.
that everything was good. Nikki Bella and Brie Bella are the two best wrestlers in the world, and I think what? Who's Donkey?
Donkey!
Anyway, I think that Tiffany Stratton versus Julia next week is going to be one of the greatest matches in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment.
But
AKA
Jody,
under the umbrella of
Cody's
TKO.
transitioning in
it's
process.
they attacked a Jew alarm. Look, a little 4-year-old Jew got shoved, and the postal worker got arrested. Right?
Good.
Oh,
Look
shit.
at that.
Oh, no.
We could turn that into a big thing, like a right.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yeah, that can be on SmackDown's card next week. So me, you, and Spaz can glaze at galore.
All right,
you and
fine. That
Spaz.
one's not. That's not a good story, Jody. We can come up with something better. What else we got? Boy 16 falls to his death while taking photos from cell tower. Stupid fuck. That's Darwin's at its finest.
I forgot
we
to
can't
tell
say
you,
that
you're
either?
not on there. Wait, you're not on there anymore, right? That was your intern that you hired to take pictures of the View because you sent him to a WWE event. Remember?
Yeah. I thought it
Was
was
anyone supposed to know about that?
no.
Oh.
Jody, everybody, look, let's see what happened here with this kid getting shoved. We got to know
Cody
why.
takes pictures like Velveteen Dream takes pictures.
Right? Horrifying security footage obtained shows the young boy approaching a parked mail truck when the ruthless 39-year-old USPS carrier
Don't tell
suddenly...
Bullfrog! Don't tell Bullfrog!
All right,
That's
Jody,
what-
everybody! Yay!
Okay.
Jody, go get Cody and check his gas.
Make sure you have any more positive takes.
No, that's all the positivity we need. You filled the meter. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chody.
How did Chody do?
Chody
Was he
was
good?
positive. They said this guy was
That's good.
Chody's a guy.
ruthless. But did they say
Really?
why he shoved the boy? I want to know. He was
I don't know.
screaming at nearby children before the youngster approached. He was cuffed Friday and charged with endangering the welfare of a child and attempted assault in 3rd degree, both misdemeanors. That's the attack sparked outrage. I have viewed the video. No reason given yet, huh? He must be prosecuted. The heartless suspect was released from custody and is due back in court at a later date.
Of course, he was released.
Interesting. I figured it would be something crazy. So, I just wanted
That's a
to know
wild
why
story.
he pushed the kid. All right. I saw a young Jew boy and they had to, how they could even it couldn't just be a 4-year-old child. It had to be, a young Jewish boy. That's what cracked me up.
That's who got pushed, the young Jewish boy?
Yes. That's
Paul,
what the headline
You're
said.
here. Paul, what did you do?
Paul was he was just thinking about some stuff. That's it.
What
Hey,
did Paul do?
We got footage of a University of Alabama student falling when they fell and drowned. Footage shows. That's what everybody wants to see, right?
I send you all kinds of shit in Discord.
I know you do.
You can always use it.
You have provided us with a ton of great material, and
I
I'm terrible
barely
about
look
keeping
it up.
with it.
Discord. I'm only in here for video calls or.
I mean, he's got us filled to the brim. He reported Chuck Norris before anybody else did. I mean, child suspended for telling his teacher that her breath smells like dead hippo ass is indeed a hell of a story. I think that's hilarious.
That's what that 4-year-old said to the mailman.
Yeah, I believe it.
That's true.
Makes sense as to why, you know, the little shit got suspended. How dare you say that your teacher's breath smells like dead
looks
hippo
like
ass?
Mrs. Austin Powers. So I mean,
yeah, I mean, I get why. I mean, we get it. I can't exactly blame the child. I mean, look at that.
Children are very
Well, that was the teacher.
You know?
That's the teacher. You know, we gotta just.
No, the Gary Coleman looking motherfucker is the teacher.
Yeah,
what do you think?
You know, and just pointing that out too. But look at the stains, and I mean, dead hippo ass makes sense, right? I think that's
she went
fair.
on a rusty pipe.
Especially if you're being
that's what I
choreographed
call
with that.
SmackDown.
Yeah, that is a hell of a SmackDown. But see, Pico's just got us loaded with all the best news ever. That's why
when I see it, I send it.
Pay him the big bucks. You know, he just appreciates
So Pico's not as bad as I thought. Okay, you know, good job.
Oh, you
Pico.
are as bad as I thought. Okay.
Okay, it's fine. Pigs take showers here and there.
Yeah. So do Max.
Hey, body of missing college student found. So he was found dead on a Barcelona spring break trip. That's what happened. He walked towards the beach after leaving a nightclub at 3 a.m., got separated from the group that were staying 2 miles away. He walked towards a rocky outcrop by the beach and then drowned. Yikes.
Yeah.
Always with alcohol. Sad.
It's either that or watch SmackDown. So
I mean,
easy way
either
out.
way, something's going to take you out. Tomorrow, I believe it's what, Cody? 1 p.m. is the Into Somewhere MLB draft where we have our live
That's what
Into
I heard.
Somewhere baseball draft. That'll be set up so we can go live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard tomorrow. Into Somewhere Sports. We'll be doing our fantasy baseball draft for the season. Going to be a lot of fun. Gives you guys something to keep up with and something to have fun with. Cool to see some signs in the audience tonight, huh? Look at that. That's always pretty damn impressive. SmackDown, I think, as a group, we gave it a 2.4 negative. I gave it a 5.5 overall. Cody is at a 2 himself. Pico's at a 0.7. Paul's at a 2. Cody, anything else you have to add, my good friend, before we get the hell out of here?
No, I would like to turn it more UCR, but there's no like very interesting things in the world right now, is there?
Yes.
Anything going on?
It's called your bedroom. That's what's interesting me. So that's where we got to head
thank
to.
you.
And,
I think.
While we rush our way there.
We're going there right now?
Right now. I can't wait. Wife's asleep.
What?
The wife's asleep.
Relax. Oh my God, Jake.
Listen, it's time.
Jake.
I was sad about Chuck, but guess what? Got enough.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything. Oh,
you know it. We'll see you all tomorrow Into Somewhere Sports. Follow everybody in the description box down below. You can see where Cody and I are found and check out all the friends of the channel. Thank you for tuning in for the SmackDown review with a little UCR flair. Thank you for everybody that hung out in the Discord with us. And we will see you all later today. Stay sexy.
Yeah. Chat going wild, we just press live. Jake in the chair, Cody on vibe. Thumbnail done, but the numbers climb. Another weird clip, another wild time. Scrolling that queue like a shopping cart. Hit play on a mess, then tear it apart. Pause on the frame, zoom in on the fail. Bestie, that's Cam, throw it in the hell. Hey! I am that bitch. You are my bitch. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. Forever. Welcome to the show where the takes hit rude. Mic in our face, but we talk like dude. Hit him with the side eye, sip then stare. Why you breathing like that? Whole chat share inside. inside joke turns into a cult. Clip it, ship it, algorithm jolt. From the first bad intro to the last hot take. First bad intro to the last hot take. First bad intro to the last hot take. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. In a somewhere we don't play it safe. Every cringe king, every chaos faith. If you typed in the chat, now you're part of the bit. You my bitch, I'm your bitch, yeah we locked in this. Whoa.